What if everything you believe about reality is an illusion? The life you are living right now, the opportunities that come to you, the obstacles standing in your way, none of it is random. None of it is an accident. For centuries, the guardians of this knowledge were hunted, silenced, erased from history. Why? Because they carried a secret too dangerous for those in power. A secret that once you truly understand it and apply it, will completely transform the way you experience existence itself. This is not another video about positive thinking. This is not motivation. This is a deep journey into the metaphysical laws that govern the universe. Laws revealed by mystics, alchemists, and sages throughout the ages, and now confirmed by modern science. The mind controls everything. That is not just an inspiring phrase. It is the master key that unlocks the door to true power. From the Hermetic teachings of ancient Egypt to the discoveries of quantum physics, the message has always been the same. The reality you experience is a reflection of your own consciousness. Do you want to know why they burned books, persecuted the Gnostics, and transformed living knowledge into rigid dogma? Because a human being who masters their own mind is a human being that cannot be controlled. And now the question is, are you ready to open your eyes? If you are watching this, it is not by chance. Something inside you guided you here. Something ancient is waking up within you. But be warned, once you know the truth, you cannot go back. To truly understand the power of the mind, we must travel back in time, beyond what they taught us in schools, beyond the surface explanations that modern science has offered us. We must return to the roots of a wisdom that was carefully buried and hidden across the centuries. The story of the mind as the creator of reality begins with the ancient Hermeticists. Hidden in the shadows of the sacred chambers deep within the pyramids of Egypt, the sages of the ancient school of Thoth understood something that modern civilization is only beginning to glimpse. All is mind. The universe is mental. This was not a metaphor, it was a fundamental principle that defines the very structure of creation. According to the Hermeticists, the universe is a vast field of mental energy in which every thought, every feeling shapes reality. Everything you see, everything you touch, everything you think is nothing more than a manifestation of a primordial mental vibration. Long before modern physics began to suggest that matter is simply condensed energy, the alchemists already understood that the transformation of physical matter was ultimately a question of inner transformation of consciousness. Celsus, a wise alchemist of the 10th century, declared, "The outer world is nothing more than the reflection of the inner mind." This idea can be traced even further back to the teachings of Plato, who in his work, The Republic, spoke of forms and ideas that existed on an eternal mental plane. For Plato, physical reality was nothing more than a shadow of a higher mental reality. In the Gnostic scriptures, considered so dangerous by the authorities of the medieval church, it was said that human consciousness is not limited to flesh. It is the true creator of the world. The material world, according to the Gnostics, was simply a projection of the divine mind, a shadow of a deeper cosmic order. But this knowledge was suppressed and distorted for centuries, because those in power feared a humanity conscious of its own inherent divinity. Throughout the Middle Ages, the Rosicrucians and the Knights Templar continued to guard these secrets within their rituals and sacred texts. The Rosicrucians, a mystical order whose origins disappear into the mist of the centuries, affirmed that the power of the mind was so great that it could transcend matter itself. They knew that to master the outer world, one must first master the inner world. And so their secret rituals focused not on external knowledge, but on the internal refinement of consciousness. As we move forward in time, figures such as Giordano Bruno and René Descartes echoed these ideas, though in a more scientific form. Bruno, a Renaissance philosopher who was burned at the stake for his beliefs, proclaimed that the mind is a divine spark with the capacity to shape the universe, a revolutionary thought that led to his condemnation. Descartes, despite his doubts about the material world, affirmed through his famous declaration, "I think, therefore I am," that the mind is the foundation of all reality. The story of the concealment and suppression of this truth extends into modern times, where quantum science has begun to arrive at the same conclusions, reached by those ancient mystics and philosophers. In the 20th century, the famous double-slit experiment revealed that the observation of subatomic particles altered their behavior. This confirmed what the ancients always knew. Reality is not fixed. It is in constant change depending on the mind that observes it. So rather than being passive spectators of a predetermined universe, we are the creators of what we experience. This is the secret that the powerful feared, the knowledge they tried to destroy across the centuries. And yet, though the inquisitors of history attempted to bury this truth, modern science has finally begun to rediscover what the ancients already knew. The universe is mental, and your mind has the power to shape it. Now that we have walked the path of the ancient sages, we arrive at the essential truth. What does it mean that the universe is mental? And more importantly, how can we apply this knowledge in our own lives to transform our reality? The mind is not simply an organ in your head. It is not just a function of the brain. The mind, in the deepest sense of this teaching, is a cosmic force present in everything that exists. The ancients knew that everything, from the smallest atom to the most distant stars, is permeated by mental vibration. This is what allowed them to affirm that the entire universe is a manifestation of a universal consciousness. Imagine that your mind is like a frequency, a vibration. Every thought, every emotion, is a wave of energy radiating outward into the cosmos. Just as radio waves transmit invisible signals, your thoughts and emotions also generate waves. But these are not limited to being perceived only by you. They affect the very fabric of reality. The philosopher and scientist Ernest Holmes described this simply. Thoughts are things that become physical events through mental vibration. If this idea seems striking, it is because we have been taught to believe that the things occurring in the material world are independent of us, that they are external, that they are mostly beyond our control. But the key teaching is precisely the opposite. The physical world is nothing more than a manifestation of our collective mind. Everything you see, everything you experience, is the direct result of the thoughts and emotions of humanity, woven together with your own thoughts, interlacing with the universal vibration. According to the Hermetic law, as above, so below. As within, so without. Your inner world influences your outer world. If you hold thoughts of fear, doubt, and scarcity, you are tuning into a frequency that attracts those same energies into your life. But if you cultivate thoughts of abundance, gratitude, and certainty, you will begin to see how the universe responds accordingly, reflecting those vibrations back to you in tangible form. This is precisely what spiritual masters taught across the centuries. To change the world, we must first transform our mind. Meditation, conscious thought, and positive affirmations are tools that allow us to harmonize ourselves with universal laws. Like tuning a radio to receive a high-quality signal, the key is recognizing that you, like the universe, are vibration. And when you truly understand this, you will begin to see that the mind does not merely reflect reality, it creates it. Now let us explore how to apply this powerful truth in daily life. How can we use our mind, so deeply connected to universal consciousness, to transform our reality? The first key is creative visualization. Visualization is a powerful tool that allows you to connect the conscious mind with the universal mind. When you practice visualizing what you desire, you are sending a signal to the universe about what you wish to attract. This process does not simply involve imagining in detail what you want. It involves feeling the emotions associated with that vision as though it were already real. Imagine you desire success in your work. If you visualize your goal with clarity, focusing on the feeling of achievement and gratitude, the universe will begin to align itself to make that vision a reality. But visualization alone is not enough. It must be followed by conscious action that moves you toward that goal. Every time you visualize something you desire, do it with intensity and conviction. This not only prepares your mind to receive, but also amplifies the vibration of your desires. The second key is positive affirmations. Affirmations are powerful declarations you can use to reprogram your mind and attract what you desire. If you believe your thoughts create your reality, then by changing your inner dialogue, you change your destiny. If you want to attract abundance, you can repeat to yourself, "I am open to receiving abundance in all its forms." This constant practice creates new neural connections in your brain, directing your focus toward what you desire and moving you away from limiting thoughts. Affirmations not only reinforce the subconscious mind, but also act as a magnet for the positive energy that attracts situations, people, and opportunities aligned with your intentions. The third key is the power of gratitude. Gratitude is one of the highest vibrations you can maintain. When you focus on what you have rather than what you lack, you are sending the universe the signal that you feel abundant and fulfilled. This positive energy has the power to multiply your blessings. Begin each morning or before sleep simply by acknowledging all that you are grateful for in your life. This habit not only improves your emotional well-being, but connects you with the natural flow of universal abundance. The fourth key is the law of attraction in action. Thought and intention alone are not sufficient. Action is the key. Without movement toward your goals, the universe has no clear channel through which to act in your favor. It is like planting a seed in the soil but never watering it. It is essential to make decisions and take practical steps aligned with your goals and values. If your desire is to create a prosperous life, you must be willing to learn, to invest your time and energy, and to remain focused. Remember that opportunities do not always arrive in the form we expect. But if you take action with faith and determination, the universe will begin to open pathways. The fifth key is setting clear and specific intentions. One of the most common mistakes is not being sufficiently clear about what we truly want. Specific intentions are more powerful because they indicate to the universe exactly what you desire. If you simply say, "I want to be rich," the universe does not know what that means to you. But if you say, "I intend to generate a specific amount through my work over the next 6 months," this clarity activates the universal laws to manifest your desire. Setting clear intentions gives you direction and focus and allows you to make decisions more aligned with what you truly wish to create. And remain flexible. Sometimes the universe has plans even greater than what you can imagine. By applying these principles in our daily lives, we begin to live in accordance with universal wisdom. What you think, feel, and do has a direct impact on your life. You are not a victim of fate. You are a conscious co-creator of your reality. The mind is powerful, and with the understanding that the universe is mental, you can begin to transform your inner world so that it is reflected in the outer. This knowledge does not only give you the power to create what you desire, it allows you to live with greater peace, gratitude, and harmony. Ultimately, the deepest change begins from within. Are you ready to apply this wisdom and transform your life? If you have reached this point, you have already taken the first step toward a deeper understanding of the reality surrounding you. The truth is that the mind controls everything. Since the most ancient of times, mystics, philosophers, and visionaries knew that reality is not a fixed fact. It is a manifestation of human thought, of the vibration of our beliefs, our emotions, and our convictions. Your mind is the architect, and reality is its masterpiece. Remember that you are not a victim of destiny or chance. You are the creator of your experience, the one who holds the brush in this vast masterpiece of the universe. By understanding and applying these metaphysical secrets, You can radically transform your life because no external force can limit you. Beyond the barriers you yourself have accepted, you have the power to rewrite your existence, to manifest the reality you desire. But this journey does not end here. Now that you know the truth about the mind and how it can shape your life, the next step is to put it into practice. It is not enough to understand it intellectually. The true magic begins when you take action. You can begin today. Begin to transform your subconscious. Begin to dissolve your limiting beliefs. Begin to visualize the future you desire. If this knowledge has touched something deep within you, and you feel the need to continue exploring these truths, I invite you to subscribe to the Secret Ancient Library. Like this video if it has helped you open your eyes to new possibilities, and share it with those who also need to awaken to their own power. We are at a crucial moment, and together, we can be the agents of a profound and lasting change in the world. Remember, the universe is speaking to you. Synchronicity has guided you here. You are now ready to take full control of your reality. Act now, because the mind controls everything.